So, we have the takeover is now done and dusted, and we are waiting on the league to ratify it. Now, with this takeover, it does mean we need a couple of things doing. And this is not in the order that I want it doing or anything, this is my thoughts. One, the ground needs a lick of paint, the pitch needs redoing, and bringing into a bit of modern time kind of thing, because it's starting to look its age, the old girl is. And the goalboard is something that people have been wanting for ages, because it's one thing we've been promised and not got, so hopefully that'll come. Two, I want us to improve the training ground drastically. It is so outdated in terms of what there is, it's shocking, and it needs, I'm not saying move it to a new site, I'm not saying anything like it could redevelop on the old site, but it needs to change. They're working like little, what do you call them? Working builder shack kind of thing. And it's not brilliant that. You need something that's a bit better quality, brick and mortar kind of thing. Not those little cabins that builders use to have on the brakes and stuff. We really do need to improve it, and it needs to improve fast. And that would be something that would help us bring in players as well. Now, I'll bring up players. Players would be nice to get a couple in this January transfer window. There's already talk on Guy Sports News transfer live rolling ticker thing that says we have, according to this player's club, their website, Sergio Bus is his name, he's a striker, 22-year-old, but they said that a fee has been agreed, that a medical is getting done, and just personal terms that need to get done, and then it's sorted, and then he will be a Wednesday player. 22-year-old striker, so it's a start. It's start of bringing players in, so they're working very fast to start this on. I'd say 2 wingers and a midfielder, and then we're set. If we can get them in by the end of the transfer deadline, brilliant. If it's permanent or loan, would be great. We might be able to go after McGugan now properly and get him in on a permanent instead of the loan. We'll have to see what happens with that. With all of this though, the players have got to be right for the club and for Stuart Gray. It's got to be his players, not someone in the background saying, I want this player for my club, i.e. chairman kind of thing, the new chairman when eventually does happen. But like I said, it's got to be right. For me also, Stuart Gray and Lee Bullen have got to be given a chance under the new regime, because they've done wonders with nothing. Let's see what they can do with a little bit of money behind them. We might be able to push on to playoffs and get there this year, or it might be rebuild for next year. You don't know, but let's hopefully see if that can happen. I covered stadium, I covered training ground, I covered players, and staff in a sense, but I'll go back to staff now. I want us to set up a really good scouting network. Our scouting network is poor at times, and it sometimes shows it. You look at some of the scouting networks that people find players, and it's superb. Ours needs a lot of work, so hopefully we can build on that and get a really good scouting network in place. If that does happen, that would be brilliant, and we can start on the next little chapter of the club. But getting a scouting network in place is key for me to get some of the good quality players in, and not just watch on a DVD and go the good, actually physically go out to the place and go, we want this player, and go to that area. And the only other thing I've got fifth is just sort out some better sponsorship, marketing, and club store kind of stuff, just to bring more money in, sort out the off the pitch revenue kind of thing. If we can get that sorted and get more sponsorship deals in line and stuff, we will more than likely have at some point a pre-season to Thailand, because of it being Thai owners that want to show off their club and stuff. So it's all up in the air. Let's see what happens. Let's hopefully keep going and hopefully see if these owners can give us what we need and get us back to the Premiership. But we're all Wednesday, aren't we? If this player comes through today, we'll have a video on him as well. So hopefully let's see what happens.